I warn all of you about believing someone who makes an allegation before all of the evidence is gathered, examined, and then re examined to get to the truth of the allegation. You're tuned in for those in the cheap seats. I want to talk about Pam Long and the ramifications of dealing with bitter females who make an accusation against a guy simply because they are in a place of being hurt. Now, a while back, I made a journal rant entitled Balance Force. And in that rant, I spoke about making sure that when we're pursuing justice and we're listening to alleged victims of assault, that we first listen, second, gather the information and the evidence, third, examine the evidence that we've gathered before we make a claim of abuse or assault against a potential innocent person. Now, if you've been following social media, Pam Long, former member of Total, or she still might be a member of Total. I'm not sure if they're going to go back on the road and tour or, do any entertainment in the foreseeable future. But I would say former member of Total at this point made an accusation against her ex-husband, Jamie Long, former member of Pretty Ricky, that during their marriage, he committed some type of assault against her. She even stated these allegations on her show Pam's World back in 2019 that her ex-husband did some type of assault. Now, it's now 2020, and I believe at some point this week, she confessed and came clean that her ex-husband, in fact, did not assault her. And it's not making a whole lot of noise in the media, but, a little bit of noise. And I find it weird that a woman can make an allegation against an innocent man that he did some type of assault against her, and when she makes the allegation, it's big news. But when she comes back and admits that it was a lie, which she has admitted that it was a lie, then it goes under the radar. And what did I say on Balance Force about believing someone before the evidence is in? That you have the potential to ruin a person's life, you have the potential to ruin a person's career, and you defame that person in the media. I warn you all about this very thing, which happened to Jamie Long because of the allegations that Pam Long waged against him in 2019 to only turn around and come clean in 2020 and apologize. Now, I'll put on the screen her apology, and you can take a look at it right now and see what she said, and I'm not going to go over that whole diatribe of her apology. But she did make an apology, and I will say I will commend her on coming clean because so many females do not. But simply, this is very frustrating because a lot of people, or a lot of men, I should say, their reputations get ruined. They lose money, they can potentially lose careers, endorsements, and have their whole life besmirched by attacks in the media that they're some type of villain or monster when they haven't really done anything besides maybe break a heart or maybe leave a marriage that they felt was failing. This has got to stop. And when I say I am sick of this, I am sick of this because we're ruining people's reputations. We're ruining someone's life over unhappiness. And don't get me wrong, everyone has the right to be unhappy. Everyone has a right to maybe be bitter about a situation, but what you don't have the right to do is then make a false allegation against someone that could potentially cause them to be locked up. This is serious. I mean, this is just not, hey, you cheated on me with my best girlfriend and you broke my heart type stuff. These type of things can cause someone to be put in prison. Not only put in prison for a lengthy amount of time, but you could cause them to commit some type of suicide. We've seen reports of this happening when some people are accused of allegations that they have not committed. Some people can't handle things very well. And we never examine the mental state of the men when they're accused of something and later on we find out that it was not true. It's just like, okay, you're cleared, guy, you can move on from now. And can he really? And what happens to the woman who makes these allegations or these false allegations? Nothing. She gets to go on with her apology and live her life after ruining someone else's. We have to stop this. This has got to stop. We have to balance this equation out. I believe that we should listen to everyone who wages a claim of abuse. I firmly and cold-heartedly believe we should. But what we should not do is just take their word before we examine and investigate the evidence of the alleged assault. I just won't do it because I know at the end of the day, you can ruin someone's life. This has got to stop. We have to believe the truth and nothing but the truth. Not because someone has the correct gender, but because the truth is the truth. And man, let me tell you something. Karma will come back and hit you in your face. It may not be today. It might not be tomorrow. It may not be next week, next month, or even 10 years from now. But karma will come for you. It will. We have to stop this. This is sickening. Let me say this, and I'm going to end with this. Should we believe victims? Yes. Should we believe anyone that makes an allegation before the evidence is collected? No. Absolutely not. That's all I have on this one, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.